What's going on? It's your boy Solo. Welcome, and I hope everybody's having a blessed day. So, guys, today the Fear to Greed Index is at a 68. Okay, it hasn't been this high since November the 16th of 2021 when Bitcoin was 63K. Now, the 68 in the Fear to Greed Index is pretty good, and for those who remember or don't remember, now when we start to get to that 75 range, then you're going to see some goofiness happen in the market. Now, heck, we're at 68 and we're already dealing with some foolishness that I'm about to talk about, okay? But this is some interesting, good foolishness, so bear with me. All right, so guys, why is it at a 68? Well, market sentiment has picked up a lot because, not partly, but a lot since the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank debacle, right? Where those two banks were on the cups of failing, and then the Fed basically swooped in to save them. And Bitcoin now has got its mojo back, right? Bitcoin got its swagger back, right? And the reality is that crypto has been performing ever since March the 11th. Bitcoin has been going up steadily and doing very well, right? The Bitcoin dominance is at a 45%. Last time I checked, it's at a 45.36. Bitcoin is at 28K, okay? And we're waiting for the Fed meeting to come out tomorrow, right? That is what we're waiting for. However, I wanted to address a viral story because I'm getting people messaging me about this, and this is going viral, where basically the former CTO of Coinbase said that Bitcoin will be $1 million per coin within 90 days, okay? And his name is Balaji Srinivasan. I don't know how to say his name. But basically, he's saying that Bitcoin will hit $1 million per coin because of the fact that the Federal Reserve has lied about how much money there's in banks and all dollar holders would get destroyed, right? And he said that hyperinflation is going to be a real thing and whatnot, okay? Now, guys, let me just say this, and I know I'm laughing because this is nothing to laugh about. We know that with the Silicon Valley Bank situation, the Fed jumped in to swoop and help them out, right? And then they came out with a news article that I presented in the news yesterday on Patreon that over 180 banks are illiquid, right? That means they don't have enough liquidity or funds to basically pay or cash their clients out if there was a bank run to happen where all their customers or clients would want their money back. They don't have enough money to pay them, right? And once again, guys, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. This is the main key of cryptocurrency. It's kind of like, how do you, the bank, don't have enough of your clients or customers' money to pay them if when they put their money there in the first place? So where did the money go? Okay. And so, guys, typically a bet like this, you would say, okay, this guy is insane because he's betting that Bitcoin will be $1 million per coin in 90 days. Or something tells you that, okay, this guy must know something that we don't, okay? And guys, make no mistake, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and these other banks that are cracking right now, right? They're not going to be the first nor the last banks to fail. It's going to get ugly, and I don't know what's going to be happening in about 6 months, 5 to 6, 7 months, right? From August to about October. I don't know what this country is going to look like, because if you talk about $1 million per Bitcoin, which I don't think is going to happen, because what it would mean is that we're talking about something very catastrophic had to happen, and now all of a sudden it's a knee-jerk reaction. But the reality is we've been dealing with these black swan events on top of black swan events for a long time, but for the last 3 years in particularly, these events have been happening a lot, So I don't know how the story got a lot of traction. I think that this summer we'll be lucky to see a 40K BTC, right? And my main focus, guys, right now is to wait for the Fed meeting tomorrow to see what they'll do, if they'll help or slow up the interest rate hikes, right? And so that's what I'm waiting on. And if they slow it down, great. If not, then okay, but then we readjust, right? But we're almost at a 75. And as I said before, for those who remember this, when we get to a 75, that's when things get really critical. That's when you're going to start to see extreme greed come in, right? Now, me personally, also another thing is you got to look and see where you at with this. I'm at a 48 personally. I don't know who's at a 6. I'm at a 48, right? Because the reality is, while everybody's getting excited and like this, right? Boo ha 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 ha. I'm looking at the chart and I'm thinking to myself, we have a 45% BTC dominance, right? So that means that altcoins aren't really getting any other love right now, right? So Bitcoin maximalists, yeah, they should definitely be happy. If you're a Bitcoin owner, or yeah, definitely, right? But for us altcoin brothers and lovers, no, not feeling this, right? So personally, one thing I've learned is don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in articles like these where somebody's talking about 1 million Bitcoin in 90 days. Typically what this tells me is two things. Number one, Bitcoin is about to drop hard. Okay? Just from, and I'm not here to be bearish, but typically when you see articles like this trending, it usually means BTC is about to drop hard. Because we're at a 68 right now. Feel me? We're at right now there's two things you can do. Like you can thread softly, or you can make it crash down really hard, or a jump up. Now me, I say I'm at a 48. Right? But I'm just saying, guys, typically when you start seeing articles like this, 90 days at 1 million in 90 days, and remember, guys, I remember just last year, the articles were, these are the steps Bitcoin needs to get to 100,000. 100,000. Then they realized, okay, people weren't going for it. So then they were like, these are the steps Bitcoin needs to hit 50,000. Right? Now they realize people are bullish again, and now they're coming out with these crazy articles, right? And today is the 21st. And I believe today is a Tuesday. So it wouldn't, surprise me. Today is a local top, and then we go back down to the bottom. Okay, but regardless, guys, I wouldn't just jump on the wave and be like, "Yeah, man, we go to 1 million in 90 days." That's crazy talk. Listen. I say a lot of crazy stuff, and I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I don't think it will happen, guys. I say let's get back to 50,000 first. Heck, let's get back to 40,000 first, and then take it from there, right? But these people are coming out, and then you get caught up in the hype, and next thing you know, listen, man, I've learned better, bro. Okay? Now, guys, the FBI basically came out with a report that said that crypto scams have skyrocketed 183%, okay? 183% in 2022. So basically, the FBI says that investment scams were the costliest schemes reported to the Internet Crime Compliance Center, the IC3, and that people lost, scam victims rose from 1.45 billion in 2021 to 3.31 billion, guys. I mean, golly. And the crazy part is, guys, when you look at a number like that, the more adoption is going to come in. Unfortunately, the more these scams will increase, because when there's mass adoption, scammers then will be able to get people more, right? And then also these type of scams will be more popular because you don't have to rob somebody with a gun face to face. You can be in a computer in a different country somewhere, do that. And this is one of the reasons why I always recommend, guys, get a ledger or get one of those, right? Make sure you have a cold storage wallet so you don't get caught up in this situation, okay? Anyway, guys, tomorrow the main important part is the meeting, the Fed meeting. Let's see what happens with that. And it's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace. God bless.